Hello, my marketing and business friends. I am so excited to share this video with you, and I'm so excited to get you set up with the IM Online dashboard. This system has truly revolutionized how we do business, how we do marketing on the internet, how we effectively plan campaigns so that they drive the right traffic, so that they connect with the right audience, and so they're empowering and they do what they're intended to do. So without proper tracking of the analytics, you don't know if your campaign was successful or not. And so if you don't know if it was successful, how do you set goals for the next campaign? And so how do you compare campaign to campaign if you don't have those analytics information? And well, we all know that there's so much information out there in the world, and there's so many programs to use and blah, 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 that it's really hard to pick one. Well, my suggestion is don't just pick one, pick most of them, and then aggregate that information to one place so you can connect with all of it. And that's what we did with this, is we aggregate all this information all around the web about your company, about your website, about your social media into one place. And let me just show you really quickly all the widgets that can be added. We're just going to start at the top, and I'm going to go through this really quickly. You can go in independently and set this all up, because I'll set this up for you so you can set up your dashboards. Basically, it hooks up with Google advertising. If you do AdWords, PPC campaigns, it can work with that. If you blog and you have AdSense on there, you can make money with AdSense and track your earnings. Blogging, this hooks up to WordPress, not WordPress.org, not WordPress.com, but WordPress.org. If you have a self-hosted WordPress site, this will work for that. Custom. Okay, so this really just totally allows you to do a lot of custom things. We're not going to get into it really heavy right here, but I'll create more videos later on to show you how to utilize a lot of these spreadsheets to show graphs and charts and information that's all aggregated into one place. All right, email. So a lot of you have email management systems like Constant Contact or MailChimp or SendGrid or Campaign Monitor, or just use Gmail. You can aggregate all your information in here. See, for Constant Contact, for an example, see how many emails were sent, how many bounced, how many people unsubscribed, what was forwarded, what was opened, what was clicked. So you can see, okay, I'm going to send an email blast to my customer list, and I want them to go to my landing page with a video on there. Well, now we can measure how many people opened it, how many people clicked, how many people went to your page and sat there and watched the whole video, and then what they do after the video. So now we can measure all this from one area. Really sweet, right? All right, so monitoring, you can monitor trends. What are the trends going on in your marketplace? Is how many people are now searching for health versus last year? Is there a new trend in health? Google Alerts, see if people are talking about your company. AWS CloudWatch, probably not necessary for most people. Pingdom basically tells you if your website's up or down and how long it's been up or how long it's been down. So it just gives you the health of your website. GoToWebinars, if you guys do webinars, is really powerful. If you sell stuff on iTunes, this is a way to track your sales, your updates, and all that good stuff. All right, so for all you entrepreneurs, if you use invoicing with FreshBooks, you can measure your invoicing in here. PayPal, you get your balance, your activity, what's going on for incoming and outgoing information. For all you that have Salesforce as a customer retention manager, this you can measure, oh my gosh, so many things about your sales funnels, your sales processes, your forecasting for sales, contacts, your tasks. It's just unbelievable. Search engine optimization. So this is something that we specialize in, bealwaysmarketing.com. We specialize in search engine optimization, making sure your website shows up on the top of Google for keywords that customers or prospects would look to find a business like yours without knowing your name. So let's say McFarland Clinic, for an example. People move to the area and they're looking for a place to go to get their doctor checkups. They can search for doctor's offices in Ames, Iowa, or if they need some specialty like neurosurgery, if they're looking for neurosurgeons in the Midwest, you'd want to make sure you show up. Otherwise, you don't exist in the minds of the people that are searching for that product or service. So with search engine ranking tracker, we can actually track to show you where your website is on Google. And then when we do service work for you to make sure your website moves to the top, you'll be able to see over time the increase in your rankings, and you can do that with this widget. All right, social media. So this is going to be most relevant to most of you guys because you probably do a lot with social media, and this is going to blow your mind. Most of you are like, I didn't even know this exists, some of this information. And it's really cool. I'm not going to get super deep into it, but we are going to focus right here on YouTube since today's lecture was about video, and show you how video marketing can really blow your business away. And then support, some people use Zendesk to handle support tickets and that sort of thing. And web analytics, all these companies can aggregate your analytics information, and we do it inside this dashboard. Most of you have Google Analytics. I highly recommend setting your Google Analytics up on the IM Online dashboard so that you can measure your audience, your traffic, content, that sort of thing with Google Analytics. And I'll show you some examples of our dashboards to give you some understanding of how to set up a dashboard so it works for you and for your campaigns and for your business, because each company is going to have different needs, and so we'll show you how to do that individually. So let's jump into it really quickly. To add a widget, you just go ahead and click the add button, and boom, it shoots up a widget box. So then you want to configure the widget. This is where you would add an account. If you don't already have an account added to your, just go ahead and add it. A little pop-up bar will come up, and you just put in your username and password. As you can see, this is going strictly to Google. The IM Online dashboard does not store passwords or usernames. It just connects with the APIs that Google provides. It's all secure. That's what this S stands for, secure, HTTPS. And so we don't get that information. So your information is highly protected. And so if you're already using YouTube, you're already using analytics with Google Analytics and all these other platforms, this is no different than that, because they keep their passwords and information private. What we do is we just aggregate that content, that information through their APIs. It's just the way it works. All right, so go ahead and select your account. You can have multiple accounts, as you saw in there. You can select a video that you're working on, so you can get just to the video, or you can do all your videos, right? Or you can, and then you can get down to the metrics. So what kind of information do you want to see? And you can see there's a lot of metrics here to play with. Not all of them are finished yet in terms of pulling information, but majority of them are. All right, so we're just going to quick do an overview, and as you can see with that account, this is just from September to of 2012 to September 13th. As you can see up in the right-hand corner, upper right-hand corner, you can select the dates for how you want your information to be displayed, and you can group your information and you know, select the timeline. So it's pretty cool. And what I just did was break it down so it shows week by week rather than day by day, because it was really jaggedy, as you saw. There you go. Okay, so this is the whole YouTube channel. I've had 3,182 views, some 7 comments, 4 videos, or 4 favorites, excuse me, 11 likes, 13 subscribes. Not huge for this particular account, but we don't really get very active with this one, so it just kind of gives you an overview. But since I already have that set up down, I don't. I'll just move that widget right over here. As you can see, it's just drag and drop. Look how easy that is. Just drag and drop. Boom. You see, and if you want to resize it, in the bottom right hand corner, you can resize the widget box there to fit how you like it. Okay, so this is one example of the YouTube widget for the country map. That's the metric that we're showing, is just the country map. All right, and it shows you who's viewing your your YouTube videos. Where are they at in the world? How many YouTubes are you getting in India? 107. How about Australia? 56. Brazil? 26. See, so now you can start to see where your views are coming from. Where are you relevant at? This is a particular video. I've had 303 views just on this one video. Not very much interactions. It was just mainly an explanation of the video. So these are all individual videos, as you can see here. In this section here, you can see where the videos were being played at. Like, majority of these were being embedded into a website. So if you have your YouTube video embedded on a website, it will show that that's an embed view. And listening to Sarah today, she adds her videos to YouTube, hosts them there, and then embeds those videos onto her website. And so that would be an example of a view on the website. All right, and gets into watching it on YouTube, and then the mobile, and then YouTube Other. I don't even know what that is, so that's a good question. I'll figure that out later. YouTube Other. I wonder if that's another country. I don't know. No, it's not. Promotional videos. That's what it is. So much stuff to remember. Okay. So this is just a quick overview of your videos. You can see, some great information about them. This gets down into sharing. When was it shared? When were your videos shared? Average view percentage. How long are your videos? Are they being watched? I create really super long videos, and the estimated time my videos are watched is only 1:16. I'm already into 10 minutes now. As you'll see, 90 seconds is about the best amount of time to create a video. Get your message short. Obviously, if you're creating an explanation video, how-to, it's usually a little bit longer. But I just want to show you guys the power of this IM Online dashboard and how it can be utilized for your business. You can start to see where your traffic sources are coming from to watch your videos. I mean, it really gives you some insights into how your videos are being found, who's watching them, are they being shared, are people talking about them on Twitter? Like you can put in the name of your video and start to see if it's being brought to attention on Twitter. On LinkedIn, are people talking about on LinkedIn? And Google Plus, are people talking about your videos on Google Plus? What's your clout score? So as you can see, there's tons and tons of information in here. Highly recommend using this. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, give me a call anytime, and I'd love to help you out. If you're working on a marketing campaign and want to figure out what's the best way to set up a dashboard, let me know. We can sit down and get this set up appropriately for your campaigns. And I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. And if you have any questions, like I said, just get in contact with me. And I look forward to helping you and your business along the way. Take care and have a great day. God bless. Bye-bye.